Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to share with you how I pack. I am actually leaving for a trip this weekend. It's a mini getaway to Colorado to celebrate my friend's birthday. So I wanted to bring you along with me, also vlog the trip itself. But for this video, I'm going to show you the things that I pack and how I pack. I've really been working on packing because it used to be such a struggle for me. I was that overpacker who always had to check in a bag and was always overweight, like over capacity, had to pay extra because I love options. I love outfits, I love dressing up, and it was just so hard for me to pack smart. So I have been learning little by little how to pack smart, and this past summer I went on a 9-day trip, and I'm so proud of myself that I finally was able to only use a carry-on. That's right, guys, only a carry-on for my 9-day trip. Now, I give it to the girls that do a carry-on for a 2-week trip. We're not there yet, but we've gotten to the 9 days in a carry-on. And I'll actually show you here in the cutaway how I shared with you all on TikTok how I packed. I packed like 7 dresses. I can't even remember the bathing suits, maybe like 8 or 9 bathing suits. I had 4 pairs of shoes. I had tops, bottoms, I had cover-ups, all those items that I literally was able to figure out and put together and put it all in a carry-on. So I was so proud of myself. The video actually got over 100,000 views, and I was just so happy that I could share with other people how it worked for me. And as time goes on, I'm trying to get better and better and better with my packing. So I'm going to share with you 3 packing tips that I have that I'm actually going to do for this trip. But I thought I'd share these tips with you. That way it can help you, it can inspire you. It feels so good when you get off the plane and you don't have to worry about waiting for a bag or whether the bag went missing. You just take your carry-on from the cabin, the overhead cabin, and just go along your merry way. So let's get started. Okay, so packing tip number 1, which may come as no surprise, is creating a list. So I know many people make lists on their phones, they write them down. I personally like to use my phone. I use the Notes app, and I literally just make a checklist. So as I'm making the checklist, I am putting the bullet points on the side. That way, when I am packing, I'm able to check off every item as I pack, and I don't check off the item until it's in the bag, in the suitcase. If it's not in the suitcase, it doesn't count. I'm not checking it out. Even if it's on the bed, I am not checking it out. I am literally going through every single item and checking each item as it goes in the bag. I really love to also create a notes tab for outfits. Sometimes my friends ask me like, what are you wearing tonight? Or what's the vibe for dinner this night? So it's nice that you can also show your friends the notes that you've done. You can collaborate with your friends if they have an iPhone. I'll show you here. This is how you collaborate and add them to your notes on your phone. That way they can see any edits, they can see what you're wearing, what you're bringing, and that's exactly what I did with my friends for this trip. I added them as collaborators. That way they can see what we should pack, what we need each day. Oh, I just remembered I have to add sunblock. 1 minute. And then the outfits, it's pretty cool because you can see the different outfits that I will be wearing every single day. And that way, again, it eliminates the guesswork of what am I going to wear today on this vacation, or what am I going to wear to dinner tonight? Everything's already laid out. Everything is planned. It just makes life so much easier and just makes the trip so much smoother, and you don't waste as much time trying to figure out what you're going to wear, what you're going to pack. So I really love using the Notes tab to create these lists to help me pack and to also be on vacation. Okay, so packing tip number 2 is packing cubes. I know everyone talks about packing cubes, but I definitely do believe in packing cubes. I've heard negative things about packing cubes as well, but I think the key is to know how to pack in a packing cube. Not everyone knows how to pack the right way in packing cubes. I was one of those people that did not know how to utilize these correctly, so I would just fold and just put things in there, and then next thing you know, it was super bulky. So I will show you in the clips later on how to pack in the packing cubes the correct way. But I wanted to share two different types of packing cubes that I use when I travel. So this is your traditional packing cube, right? It's a zipper. You can put your clothes in here. This one actually happens to be one that has a double zipper. It compresses. To be honest, I haven't been able to use the compression part of it just because like I do kind of overstuff it, but I think the one zipper is just enough to get everything you need in here. Now obviously this is a smaller one. I do have bigger ones than this, but for the sake of this part of the video, I grabbed this one. This was the closest one, but yeah, there are bigger ones. This came in a set of 5, so I'll link it below if you're interested. I love the neutral colors. I don't know, I'm a neutral styling color girl, so these colors like the gray and the beige I really loved. Now the other packing cube that I want to talk about that I absolutely have been loving, I actually found this a couple years ago, but I got it from Amazon, and it is a packing cube where you also put your clothes in, zip it up, and put it in your luggage. But what's unique about this specific packing cube is that when you unzip it and open it, it is something that it is storage that basically you hang in the closet of wherever you're staying. So how genius to use this as a way to pack your items. Then when you get to your destination, you go to your hotel, take it out of the luggage, unzip it, and you hang it with these hooks in the closet. There's no unpacking, there's no trying to like, just rearrange everything. Everything is just already there, and the hooks, just hook it and you're set. I absolutely love this one. I don't use it for every single trip, but when I can, I definitely use them because it is such a good hack to have this. And I know there's people that don't like using the drawers. I don't mind putting my clothes in the drawers depending on I mean, most hotels that I try to stay at are nice and clean, or just take disinfectant wipes. But hey, I respect that. If you don't want to use the drawers, this is such a genius way to be able to hang up your clothes and just have it already done. It doesn't have to be unpacked. It's just compartmentalized. Did I say that right? It's already packed and organized here for you. And packing tip number 3 is an air tag. Now, I know you probably... One second. An air tag. So I know you've probably heard of air tags. They are truly, truly life-saving. Air tags are life-saving. I put an air tag in everything. I don't care if the bag is coming with me. I'm still throwing an air tag in there because you just never know, right? What if someone accidentally takes your bag by accident while it's next to you at the airport and you don't notice? Or let's say you do have to check in your bag because there's no more space on the plane, which has happened to me before. Well, this little genius guy is going to tell you the entire journey of your luggage or your carry-on or whatever you gave up to them. So it's a tracker basically, and it's great to have multiples of them. I've seen people put them on their passports, on their keys, their ID, but as far as for traveling, definitely throw them in all your luggage, your personal bag. They're just such a staple, and they're very, very, very inexpensive. They're like 25 bucks for each, and the battery lasts a very long time. I want to say the battery lasts me for like a year, and then I had to replace it, which was like an $8 battery also on Amazon or at a local pharmacy. So this is definitely essential in all of my trips. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take this bag versus taking like a bag on wheels. I mean, this is technically a weekend bag. It's by the brand Katie Luxton. I don't know if you can see that, but how cute is this? Because they actually allow you to personalize it and put your initials on it. So I just don't know if I'll be able to like fit everything in here. Although with my packing skills, I should be able to, right? So let's see if this is enough to pack everything that I need to take for the weekend, because it is called a weekend bag. So my only issue with this bag is that I'm going to have to carry it. So I can fit everything that I want in here, but I'm going to have to put it on my shoulders. So versus having a little, suitcase on wheels, a little carry-on wheels, this is just gonna require that I have it on my shoulder. It does have the longer strap to like put over your shoulder and wear it across like this, but I just don't know if I want to carry it. I don't know if it's gonna hurt my shoulders. I mean, it is a very short flight. It's a 4-hour flight to Colorado, so it shouldn't be too bad. So I'll see. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna lay out everything that I need on the bed, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I would just pull out the suitcase with the wheels. However, I also have to keep in mind that I also want to take a personal bag, which in this case is going to have to be small because I already have to hold this one. And oh, these are the shoes that I'm going to be packing with me, mostly flats. I did take a pair of sandals just to have because we're going to Hot Springs, but like they're mostly all flats, literally all ballet flats. But look at these flats. They are so comfortable. They have this cushion inside. In my last video, I actually showed how I got a pair of these, but then I returned them because I didn't need that color. But this color was perfect, and it goes well for winter and spring fashion. And I'm telling you, they're so comfortable. Then I got a pair of these dark brown suede, these black ones, and like I said, my sandals for when we go swimming. Okay, so when you're using the packing cubes, this is how you effectively, correctly pack inside of them. So I already have everything that I'm taking right here. So I will start with these pants, right? So you take the piece of clothing item, and the key here is to fold it, but to make sure that when you fold it, it takes up the entire packing cube, like this. See how it fills up the whole space of the packing cube versus just doing this, where you like tuck it in a corner and keep stacking. Now, I've seen it work for some people and it may work for some people, but I have found that this is the best way to be able to fit more in the packing cube as you use all the space and fill it out, and then you can actually add more and more and more on top. Now here's a little hack that I like to use. I like to combine different items with different outfits that way, and it's not outfit repeating, it's basically just combining certain items with other outfits. So for example, here I need the sweater for one of my outfits. In the evening it gets cold in Colorado, so I like to put this over my shoulders, and it actually complements my outfit that I'm wearing out there. But I can also use this for the airport because it gets cold on the plane. So instead of packing this knit and taking up more space, I'm just going to throw it over my shoulders and take it to the airport with me. So I love that for me. Same with sneakers. Like, I'm going to wear my sneakers to the airport because I know I need sneakers out there for walking and for the gym. So I'm going to choose a pair of sneakers that I can wear with all my gym outfits and also with my airport outfit, going and coming back home. Yeah, I think I'll then use a smaller one for my shoes, or I might just fit them in around everything else. Let's just see how that goes, because so I have this one for my outfits, and then this one will be, I have to add my pajamas and my underwear, which shouldn't be much because it's just 3 nights, 2 to 3 nights. So I'll be able to just stuff it in here. But yeah, I think I'll use these two, one for shoes or work the shoes around, and then my personal item can hold my makeup and my skincare, or my bag might be able to still hold all of that. So far it's looking good that I may be able to use my weekend bag, but I will definitely show you the final results if I was able to fit everything, because I also have to pack my jewelry. Which that's nothing, but I still have things that I need to check off on the list to make sure everything fits. So stay tuned. Okay, so when it comes to toiletries, now I have a couple more things to add to this from my bathroom, but just to give you an idea, This is the only makeup products that I take. I try to keep it as minimal as possible. This is literally all that I need, that I basically use every single day. And then another good tip is to try to buy things in mini. Like this is a mini, which I also have like the full size version right here. But I won't bring her. I'll bring the mini. And I have this also for TSA purposes, the mini setting spray. So it's good to like try to bring mini of things. Also this, my brow setter, is also a mini. They're so cute. I like mini things. But yes, that really helps with packing. And I have been loving this bag that I actually found on TikTok Shop. Life is a journey. The simple, the happier. The simpler, the happier. That is so true. I am so happy that I found this bag because look how spacious it is. It's very, very spacious. So I can fit all my skincare in here. Such a great bag because then on the other side, you can put your makeup brushes, put more products here. So it is such a good bag to have because it fits, it fits all in one. And so I love that. Oh, look, here's another mini mascara she's coming with. But I just love that you can fit everything all in one bag. And yeah, I'll show you how I pack it all and how it all goes together. Okay, so I was able to get the main stuff in the bag, in the weekend bag, but as I predicted earlier, it is heavy. It is heavy and it is something that I will have to carry over my shoulder. So now I'm contemplating whether I should use my carry-on with wheels or just use this. If I use this, I still have to take a personal bag, especially to fit my toiletries and to fit my 2 handbags that I want to take for my 2 outfits. This is just a tripod for the camera. I will figure it out. I will figure it out. Well, as cute as this bag was, I am not going to be able to use it just because, like, I still have these things to add, my toiletries, and it's already, like, stuffed. I think maybe I should get, like, a bigger size of it. This is probably just good for a one night. I think it's good to spend the night with, not to go on a 3-day trip. What was I thinking? I have tried to play Tetris with this, literally trying to like do it the other way, put it around the corners. It just was not working out. So we're gonna have to whip out the suitcase with wheels. Let's go. Okay, so I did end up using the suitcase on wheels. I don't know what I was thinking. This other bag is super small. This is just for like a overnight, like a one-night sleepover. Literally, this was not it. But at least I tried, and this fit everything, and I still had like a little bit of space if I wanted to fit more, but I'm not going to. So then I have my personal bag, and in here I have 3 pairs of sunglasses and also this little case with my chargers. I still have to put like my AirPods in here, an extra SD card, and I have another cord that I'm using at the moment for electronic stuff. Batteries, extra batteries for the cameras, and then I'll put my ID, my wallet in here towards the end as I'm heading out the door. Oh, there's also one more thing. This is why I have to look at the checklist. So looking back at the checklist, I am missing protein, and I'm missing Motrin, and I'm missing a water bottle. Now the water bottle and the protein, I will get that on the way out. I'm gonna actually fit it in here. I have a cute little protein bottle that's like small. It's a small size to fit in a personal bag like this. So I'll just stuff the two proteins in the two protein bags, as I'm just doing 2 workouts out there. I'll stuff in the 2 protein bags, like in sandwich bags. I'll stuff them in the bottle, put them in here, and then my water bottle I will just carry in my hand. I really wish I got the Amazon holder for a water bottle, but yeah, we're pretty much all checked off. You can see all the checks. So I wasn't playing. I only checked them when they are inside of the suitcase. So yeah, oh, the other thing that I wanted to get. I almost forgot my hat until I saw that it wasn't checked off on my list. So I have this little clip here on my suitcase. It's a magnetic clip. It's perfect for a hat. And I just clip it on there and we're good to go. I have seen people put the hat in the suitcase and then just stuff the inside of the hat with stuff, but maybe I'll try that for another time, another trip. But for now, I'm okay with clipping the hat on the luggage, and then when I get on the plane, I just take the hat off and just keep it on my lap or on the side with my personal bag. But yeah, that is all of my packing, and I will show you in a bit downstairs when I get the protein together, just to give you an idea how you can go on a trip with it and pack it efficiently, pack it in a way where you have more space. Okay, so that concludes packing. I am so glad that I am not packing the day of like I usually do. I've gotten better though. I've gotten better. I would say the past 3 trips that I have taken, I have not packed the day of. So that's a win in my book because I usually pack the day of. And really, making the list of outfits absolutely helps on the phone and pre-packing. And like I said, when you're on the trip, it's gonna help too. Okay, so this is the protein that I use. It's literally my favorite. It's by the brand Truvani, and it's a plant-based protein, and it only has 6 ingredients. There's no whey in it. I do take whey sometimes, but I find that whey can be a little harsh on my digestive system, so I have started loving this brand. So here's the cup. It's a little dirty, but this is the cup that I will use to put the protein in, and then I'll just stick the little baggies in here. And like I said, I only need 2 servings, so that'll work. But yeah, BRB, I have to wash this cup. So I just put the protein in there with sandwich bags, and it works just fine. This is actually from NutriBullet. It did come with a little NutriBullet machine to do that, but honestly, I lost it. I lost it, so right now I just use the bottle as to go because it's small and it fits in my bag. So it fits right in the personal bag. And hopefully they don't give me a hard time about that, but they haven't before when I've packed it, so perfect size. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you one of my favorite Bible verses. I mean, I have many, but I have this one highlighted for some time, and it comes from the book of Matthew. It is the last chapter of Matthew, and it has to do with the resurrection of Jesus, and it's found in Matthew 28, and the verse is 18. So Matthew 28, verse 18 says, Jesus came and told his disciples, I have been given all authority in heaven and on earth. Therefore, go and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Teach these new disciples to obey all the commands I have given you, and be sure of this, I am with you always, even until the end of age. That part was so powerful because even though Jesus resurrected and his physical human being left earth, he still promised us that he is always with us, even until the end of time. But it is our duty to make disciples of other people, to teach, to spread the news. And I think that's a perfect way to end this video and keep introducing these type of things in my YouTube videos, because like I said, I'm a Christian. I have so much faith in the Word of God, and it's literally the guide of my life. So I look forward to having more conversations about that. But for now, I leave you with these packing tips and my packing era and then success. So thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Do you want to say hi, Harper? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to the camera? Hi. You want to say hi? Hi, Harper. Harper wants to say hi to the camera. Who's your cute baby? Who's your cute baby? Hi, Harper. I think she knows that I'm leaving. She knows. She always knows when I'm leaving, and so she gets really sad. Right, Harper? Bye.